Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, the second of the Tri-5 Chevys, 56 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop. All the details in a moment. Well, greetings from the sales floor of Ellingson Motorcars here in Rogers, Minnesota, northern suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. Today we're going to talk about our latest acquisition, and it is a nice one. A 1956 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop. Now, this car is really the colors that you want for sure, but you're going to want to watch this entire video from start to finish because we're going to do a walk around, we're going to do a cold start, we're going to give you a lot more details of the vehicle. Now, you can also click on the link in the description and it'll take you right to our website for all the information and pricing on this particular car. And our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com, where you'll find this car, close to 100 additional cars and vehicles that are for sale, and all the information on those as well. So take a look at that website, and that again is www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. Well, let's get back to this 56 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop in Matador Red and India Ivory, probably one of the most prevalent colors that you see these cars even to this day. When people restore them, one of the greatest color combinations. Nicely done car, very solid. 56 Chevy being the second of the Tri-5 Chevys, the second year for the V8 engines. This particular car has a 350 Chevy V8 with an aluminum intake, 4-barrel upgraded carburetor, and you've got the dual exhaust as well. Now that's also hooked up to a turbo 350 automatic transmission. So this is one of those cars that you can get in, put it in gear, and drive down the road very easily. Now, 56 Chevys all have distinctive things. You can always tell a 55, 56, 57 Chevy by some of the little features. For me, the 56 is the most identifiable by the fact that it has the chrome that goes down this rear quarter panel. So you can always tell, oh, that's a 56. Grille, of course, is a little wider squares compared to the 55 Chevy. Now, this car also has a really nice feature that everyone back in the day didn't really understand because they weren't available. It's got the white wall radial tires. Radial tires, of course, being one of the nicest improvements on all these old cars for drivability, comfort. Just the ride of the car is much improved. Along with the full hubcaps, of course, you would always know that it was a Chevy by looking at all the stuff. They make sure to let you know. I love the hood birds. That's one of my favorite things as a kid. I mean, I pretended that I was looking out the dash, out the windshield, and seeing a jet airplane going. Everything was orientated towards jet airplanes, the future, rockets, all that stuff. That's what Chevy was doing. No, 1956, really good year for Chevrolet. Lots of people were becoming much more comfortable, if you will, with the V8 models and whatever. So it was a lot of cars were sold in that particular year. Beautiful chrome work all the way around. Like I say, I just love the color combination. Still has one of my favorite other features is the vent windows. Vent windows, of course, was your poor man's form of air conditioning, and it also was, if you were a kid in the back seat, if the parents happened to be smoking or someone, it would suck the smoke out and you wouldn't get suffocated in the back seat. Just kind of one of those little things, and it just is a nice addition to these cars. Beautiful chrome all the way around. Take a look at the interior, correct interior all the way around and the correct fabrics that they had. Has another neat thing, it's got the plastic seat covers. Boy, I wish my dad would have had those in our 57 Oldsmobile, because when you went to the Dairy Queen and you're holding an ice cream cone, you were like this, you better not slop on the seats. Hey, with the plastic seat covers, that wouldn't be a concern. Nice interior, like I said, beautiful carpet, original dash. Does have an extra set of accessory gauges, which is really nice. Gives you a little more upgrades in terms of what the engine's doing and all that kind of stuff. Just a nice thing, and a little bit of an upgraded AM, looks like AM FM cassette radio, so you can listen to your favorite 50s tunes, if you will. No, the Bel Air hardtop was really interesting because, of course, they have the flipper here that when you open the door, the flipper goes up. That way, the flipper goes down, so no rain would come in or whatever. That's when the window goes up. Versus the two-door sedan that would have a post right here. So this gives you that kind of airy feeling of openness, if you will. Beautiful size trunk in this car. If you're thinking of going to the golf course and you got to throw a couple sets of golf clubs in, lots of room in this trunk. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Now you can find all of our stuff on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. Give us a like, give us a subscription, or leave us a comment. We appreciate it very much. There's always interesting stuff of this particular car, all the cars we currently have in inventory, and as an added bonus, all the cars that we've sold over the last several years as well. So if you got time to peruse the internet, take a check on those websites. They're really good. Now, here's one thing that 1956, I don't know what Chevrolet's thinking was. I think they were trying to give the guys in the gas stations a heart attack because they couldn't figure out where the gas gauge, where you put the gas in the car. Well, of course, it's hidden in the back tail light on the driver's side. And I'll tell you, many a gas station guys walked around the car and were dazed and confused, if you will, trying to figure that out. But just one of those little nuances that you really like about the 56 Chevy. Now, you can come on down in person. We'd love to have you come down to Ellingson Motorcars. We are open Monday through Friday from 10 to 5 and Saturdays 10 to 4 as well. So come on down if you have to see something in person. Love to have you come down and check it out. Not only would you find all of this car, but all our other inventory as well. Now, we would like to make sure that you know that we are here to serve you. We can answer as many questions if you have on any of our vehicles. Give us a call. We're open 763-428-7337 during our regular business hours. Now, we can also help you with shipping. We can lead you in directions if you need collector car financing. Lots of stuff. We're kind of an all-service orientated collector car business here in Rogers. Been here almost 30 years. But if you're looking for that 56 Chevy, you need one of those Tri-5s in your collection. You'll want something that's a little upgraded with a 350 and a turbo 350 automatic that you can get in and drive, and it's the right color. We've got it right here at Ellingson's. Remember our website being www.ellingsonmotorcars.com. Thank you very much, and we will see you next time.